Oops. All right, guys, I'm just checking in. As you guys know, I know some of you guys are still up because I just saw you on Allie's Catskills Live. Um, so I don't know if anyone will pop in. Well, wait a minute. But I just want to give you some updates on what I've been doing this weekend, why I've been MIA. I was supposed to go live last night, but I was not able to because I went to my husband's high school reunion. So then I was going to go live today, but I was trying to um, get some loose ends tied up for the meetup that's coming up because it's only, what, 3 weeks away now, and I still have a lot to do. Hey, Devil Dog, I knew you were still up. Um, so the meetup is 3 weeks away, and hubby and I have been running around all day today, getting stuff together and tying up some loose ends. I've been spending the last hour and a half filling some little envelope things with some herbs I want to share with people that are at the meetup and teach them about them. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Irishman. I wasn't going to go on live tonight, but my late night crew is up. So um, that's why I was going to jump on and just update you guys. So, those of you that are coming to the meetup in 3 weeks, I'm going to have a whole bunch of herbs to give you guys to get you started. And I'm still filling these little packets, but I'm hoping that what I get to you guys will at least get you started for some preps in your stock. So you're going to get things like, well, if you were on Allie's, you're going to get things like the elderberry, marshmallow root, slippery elm, lavender, rose hips. I mean, just a whole bunch of different ones. Golden seal. I have so many. I literally have a paper bag full of these little packets, and I'm still filling more. So I'm really looking forward to giving those out to you guys to hopefully get you started on the uh, natural medicinal herbs for illnesses and ailments. Um, I'm not a great teacher in front of crowds. I'm actually terrified to talk in front of crowds. I always have been, believe it or not. So I'm going to do my best to teach you guys without freezing up. I'm also going to teach at the meetup you guys how to make tinctures. I was watching Love and Life's live stream the other day, and she did a really good video on tinctures and some supplements. And I plan on teaching how to make tinctures, which is very, very, very simple. They have a very long shelf life. And also, I'm going to bring the stuff that you need to make your own capsules, your own supplements, basically, herbal supplements. That is also a very, very simple process. And it is 100 times cheaper than buying them out of the stores. So hopefully I can get you guys started with those to save some money. And I'll tell you where I get my herbs. If you don't want to get them from there and you can find them cheaper elsewhere, then by all means, you never ever have to use um, anyone that I suggest, whether I'm affiliated or not. If you can find them cheaper, then by all means do that. But hopefully I can save you guys some money, and I'm going to bring a couple of my herbal books. So anything in there that you want information on, you can just skim through it or look up an ailment or look up a an illness or a specific herb and just take a picture of it so that you remember for future what that herb is used for, that tincture is used for, or how even the herb can be used. Some of them are used in the pomace, and some of them are used in tinctures, and some are in teas, supplements, and salves. So hopefully you can learn how to make these things, and you'll be able to take a picture, and it'll tell you which herbs to use for what. It'll also tell you which herbs to not mix with certain medications, which is very, very important. So I'm going to bring that for you guys to be able to take pictures of, to have forever. A couple of my favorite books I'm going to bring. I'm I'm going to share these herbs with you guys. I have been reaching out to a couple of my companies that I'm affiliated with. We are going to do little mini games and mini competitions, and we have some prizes to give away to you guys for whoever wins those competitions, which I think will be a whole lot of fun. Um, so we're going to be doing that. Um, Trying to think of what else we have going on. Hmm. I know that we're going to have the fire skills and bushcrafting and radios and the forging tour is there, which is really cool. I'm actually looking forward to finding a couple of the herbs that the man has there that I know he has there and bringing some soil so that I can bring some back with me and grow myself. Um, hmm. Trying to think what else. I know there's a couple other things, but it's so late and I can't ever think straight when it's late. Oh, kitten update, you guys. For those of you that helped me with the kittens, they had their appointment yesterday, and the vet said that they are actually now, as of yesterday, 4 weeks old. They are officially eating their own food, so I don't have to bottle feed or syringe feed anymore. They are going to the bathroom by themselves, so I don't have to do that anymore. And the vet said that whatever we are doing, basically keep on doing it because the kittens they look great. They're perfectly healthy. They dewormed them because all babies are born with worms for babies. So they did give them a dewormer and just checked them out. Said their lungs sound good, their heart sounds good. They've got great weight on them. One of them was 1.02 pounds, and the other one was just under 1 pound. So, oh, yep. Thank you, Marco. Um, there's going to be the gun class there with the instructor. We might have to move it to a nearby firing range just because of the amount of ammo that's going to be used. But literally, the firing range is only 15, maybe 20 minutes away from where we're going to be camping at. Um, but that is still going to happen. I got some really cool patches made, you guys, for those of you that are coming to the meetup. They are meetup specific. So you all will be getting one of those when you come. I'm really excited about that. I've been working with a designer all day through text message. So I'm really actually excited. I feel so important now that I have patches, but I think they look really cool. So I'll have those too. Um, I will have, let's see, what else is there? There's a couple other things. I know I've told you guys already quite a bit. I'm purchased some McWicks from Mike's person who has the McWicks. So I will have those for you guys. Those are amazing. Marco and I use them all the time, even at home. They really do work for wet wood. Uh, it rains a lot in South Carolina, and they're amazing. So I will have those for you guys. Um, let's see. Yeah, Devil Dog, it's a bummer. If you can find a way to finagle your way out of what you have to do, you know where we'll be. You have the address. Hey, off the wall prepper. How are you? It's good to see you here. I don't usually do late nights like this. I know you like to do late nights, but I don't usually do late nights. I'm usually in bed by now or messing with animals, but I just happened to be up, so I wanted to update because I didn't go live last weekend and I missed my live time that I usually go last night for a high school reunion. We went to the high school reunion for my husband, which was really cool. And then we went to the after party, which was also really cool. And then we had to be up early this morning to see some friends off. Um, but let's see, does anybody have any questions on the meetup? You guys know that there's going to be porta potties there, but there is not going to be any showers. So everyone is going to have to walk around smelly or buy some baby wipes or have a field shower. Um, which is going to be really cold in October, but hey, you do what you need to do. Um, Make sure they're gonna provide firewood, so bring your food, whatever you wanna cook. You can cook on open fire or gas, whatever. Your generators, if you wanna have some electricity, bring those. Um, you've got the beehives there that he can teach you about the beehives. Bring your dogs. If you have dogs, you can bring your dogs. Um, there are chickens, peacocks, ducks, and turkeys that walk the property. He's got goats on the property, and then he's got a small shop where you can buy the farm fresh eggs right there, and they make their own wine. So you can also purchase wine there, which is really good. My husband and I think, left with 6 bottles the last time we went. So I highly suggest you try it. We will probably have a couple bottles, anyways, to share with y'all. Um, Water source, let me see. If I remember correctly, we had to bring our own water. So you may wanna bring some water bricks to get you through or some bottled water to get you through for the weekend. Hey, Johnny. Don, hello, my dear. I hope you got my email. I'm so sorry it took me so long to respond. I've been just crazy busy with animals and work and trying to tie up ends for the meetup. I do hope you got it. Oh, Off the Wall Prepper, it's in Zuni, Virginia, October 13th, 14th, and 15th. And you are more than welcome to come up there and hang out with us. It's going to be a camping weekend. We're going to have some very casual teaching things there and some fun little friendly competitions there to learn skills and hopefully whoop each other's butts. But I think it's going to be a blast. See. Let me see what. I'm catching up on chat, you guys. Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, we brought some water bricks for our cooking, but we usually bring extra water anyways because of the animals. All right, awesome. From what I understand, Irishmen, they are mid 70s during the day and then in the 50s in the evening around that time of year. We went there last time was in June, but I had already looked up the temperatures and it's supposed to be mid 70s during the day and then 50s, I believe, early to mid 50s um, in the evening. But I would definitely pack a couple hoodies um, just in case it drops because, our weather, nobody knows what our weather's going to do anymore. It's just ridiculous anymore. Good night, Off the Wall. Um, Can't think of anything else, you guys. There's gonna be fishing there. There is kayaks there. I always say I can't think of anything, and then something pops in my head. Kayaks, fishing. There's a river there, separate from the lake. Um, when we went there the last time to camp, there were snakes, so just be aware. And he has no issues with us shooting snakes if we come across them. We asked that the last time we were there. So just be aware. Don't pay attention. Just be aware of your surroundings. Um, they have little trolling boats, but I think that that's a fee to rent those, and that's only because they have to pay for the gas. They provide the gas, but I know the kayaks don't cost anything, and fishing there obviously doesn't cost anything, and the tour I think the tour, there's a small fee, but I wanna say it's, like, maybe $10 or less, you guys, but it's worth it. I mean, our tour was 3.5 hours long, and we could have went longer, but we were hungry, we wanted to go back to camp. So it's definitely, definitely worth it. Yes, Irishman, water moccasins, that's exactly what came out of the water at us. And it went back into the water in pieces. So, yeah, it got chopped up and became turtle food. And that was we saw a water moccasin come out of the water and a black snake, which just went through our camp. Wasn't a big deal. It just moseyed on through. But you can definitely any of the venomous, you can take care of. He's totally okay with it. Um, any more questions, guys? Most of you guys in here that are in here right now have my emails, but or my email. Um, anything that you would like me to look into before the meetup or questions about the meetup? Um, questions about pets? We're still running crazy with all the fur babies. The puppies have their appointment tomorrow morning. I can't wait to get them dewormed. Let me tell you, if you guys have ever had a dog that had worms, you understand that's going to be taken care of tomorrow. Yeah, Irishman, I need you to bring your band-aids to cover your owies. I'm just kidding. No, you guys, whatever you guys need for camping, whatever you need to feel comfortable camping, that's what I want you guys to bring. Um, don't go out there and try to rough it if you don't want to. If you want to come out there and be completely comfortable and just camp for the weekend, then do that. Um, if you are a drinker, then of course bring your own alcohol. Unless you want to buy the wine there, make sure you bring food that you want to eat, and don't just try to um, look like you're a huge rough and tough survivor and bring just spam and rice unless you like spam and rice. It's a casual meetup, guys. It's so we can meet each other, get to know each other, share stories, learn some things from each other, and just to have a good time. It's all about having a good time. I did find out that the owner is okay with us open carrying. So if you want to open carry, you can. I'm sure most of us will be conceal carry anyways, because that seems to be a normal thing at meetups. But if you feel more comfortable open carrying, he has no issues with that. Um, yeah, Mr. Cheddar Pepper Prepper. My husband and I went camping in New York, and the temperature dropped down to 30 degrees, 34, I think, something like that. It was very, very cold. And we realized while we were up there, we did not have a heat source. And it got very, very cold. So we understand what you mean about forgetting things that you need and packing things that you don't. It was a very long, cold weekend, but luckily it was at Hudson Valley Prepping and Survivals meetup, and that is an amazing group of people. So I got a pair of gloves from one person, I got a coat from somebody else. Um, Mike started a fire so I could pretty much sit in it. So it was I was very well taken care of for coming up from down south into the ice cold weather of New York without the snow when we were there. But it was cold enough that I probably could have been a popsicle. It was so cold for me, anyways. Yes, hand warmers are a good idea. Toe warmers if you want toe warmers. I would bring wool socks, honestly, maybe a couple pairs. Keep that heat source in your body from your extremities. Maybe some gloves if your hands get cold. I know the ladies' hands usually get cold, mine do. So bring a set of gloves if you have them. I would bring a beanie. Most people will, anyways, in case it gets chilly in the evening. Cover the ears, cover the head. Um, we'll be set on a fire. We should have plenty of firewood. We didn't have any issues with firewood last time we went. He brings tons of firewood to us. Um, let's see what else. Definitely bring layers in case it does warm up by chance. Um, bring some t-shirts and then your hoodie and then your coat so you can layer if you need to. There's not electricity there. So you will need to either bring a generator or bring a solar, some sort of solar generator source. That's what we used last time was a solar generator or an inverter for your car if you just have something small to use. Otherwise, like if you need a heater or something, I would suggest bringing a propane, a small propane one if the fire pit's not going to be enough of a heat source for you. Yes, bug spray. Definitely bug spray. The bugs were so bad. We had our lanterns on and we got bombarded by mosquitoes. It was just, it was scary. It was almost like a, just a big cloud of mosquitoes. They were flying in my mouth while I was trying to talk. So definitely bring bug spray. I'm actually going to bring a concoction of a natural bug spray for animals, for anyone that brings their animals and doesn't want to spray poisons on them. I'm going to bring a natural mixture of bug repellent, which is flea, tick, and mosquito for the fur babies. Prepared Irishman, you can. Yes, you can. You can sleep in your car if you want to. We're gonna be literally wherever you park is where you're camping. It's not like a park at a parking lot and walk to the place. Your car is going to be where you're parking. I mean, your car is gonna be where you're camping. It's probably gonna be where you're parking too. Be kind of weird if your car wasn't where you parked, but you knew what I meant. But yeah, it'll be all right there. And we have two fields. I've rented two fields because I wasn't sure how many people were going to come or how spaced out people wanted to be. So we can all be in the one field, or if we want to be in both fields, we can. And it's a small little trail that connects the two. It's totally up to you guys. I know some people don't like groups of people that they don't know. They don't want to be around them all night. So if they want to go to the other field, they're more than welcome. But it's not that far away. I could probably literally throw a baseball and hit the people in the other field. And the river is going to be on one side of us, and the lake is going to be on the other. And there's tons of walking trails and um, tons of edible plants all over his property. And you will probably, his dog will probably come to our camp. He does come by and check often to see if we need anything. He's an awesome host for property, and he usually brings his dog, which is a really big black Labrador, big sweetheart. Came running up to my girls and introduced himself. It was pretty funny. Girls didn't know what to do. Thank you, Mr. Cheddar. I think it'll be a great time. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a small event, but it's gonna be a fun event. Gonna have some quirky people there, which is gonna be cool. But I can't think of anything else, you guys. Um, Johnny, I am going to probably text you tomorrow to give you an update. And as I hear more from the vendors, I'm supposed to be getting some stuff from SOG for the meetup, and Nutrient Survival is supposed to be sending me some things for the meetup. And then Kodak Canvas, I have something coming from Kodak Canvas. And there's another one, but I can't remember who that is either. It's too late for me to remember. Um, oh no, Johnny, why not? Does it work? Or the kitties? You could bring your kitties. I'll let you. I'll cuddle with them and keep them warm. All right, Johnny, we'll touch base. Um, I wanna be nosy and find out what's going on. But I guess that's about it, guys. I wasn't gonna go on for an hour. I just wanted to pop in and update and tell you what was going on and why I wasn't here last night and why I look rough today. It's been a long weekend. Update on the kitties. Um, the donations that you all gave for the kitties almost completely covered their checkup bill, so I greatly appreciate that. I think it was maybe about I think I had to pay maybe $30 out of pocket for the kitties, everything else was donated, and I'm absolutely grateful for you guys doing that because it was definitely an expense that we were not expecting, nor the kittens. I mean, we just weren't expecting to have these kittens here, um, but they have actually brought us quite a bit of joy, into the house. They're quite funny. They have definite characters. They think they're dogs now because they hang out with the puppy pit bulls. So that's pretty funny. One of them actually walks around like it's a pit bull, like it's all buff and it puffs out its chest and it goes and tries to get into it with the puppies. It's hilarious. Okay, Johnny, that sounds good. Yeah. Virginia Bushcrafter, I did not get home until I think 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning. I was so tired. And then the night before that, we had some friends from out of town here. I did not get home until 3 o'clock in the morning. We were catching up on. We hadn't seen them in 5 years, so we had a lot to catch up on. And then we had the high school reunion, and there was even more people there that Marco caught up with. So we didn't get home till late, and then I had to be up early to today to go see our friends off that we hadn't seen in 5 years. And then yesterday I was up early for the kitty appointment, and then tomorrow I have to get up early for the doggy appointment. And then hopefully all the animals will be good, and I won't have to worry about it for quite a while because getting up early is not for me with my work schedule, which you guys already know. Um, anyway, guys, that's all I have. If you have any herbs specifically that you're requesting, even though I'm filling up a lot of these envelopes, just shoot me an email. And if I have it, I'll bring it for you. If you have anything specific that you want me to bring herbs for, shoot me an email and I will see if I have the herbs to bring to you. Um, Other than that, I don't really have anything else. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. So, be kind, be safe. I may pop in tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. And love each other. Be kind. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't forget to hit the like. Some of you guys are slackers. Gonna have to beat y'all up in the ring. Just kidding. I don't really care. YouTube is keeping me under their thumb anyways. It's not gonna make a difference. But um that's it, you guys. Good night and much love. God bless. Mwah.